So I noticed that another reason why many women struggle with embracing a submissive role in their relationships and accepting their man as the leader in the relationships is because they focus so much on the control aspect of leadership, and they're so concerned about being controlled that they don't put any thought towards the burdens and the pressures that come with being in a position of authority. Yes, it may be true that he gets to have the final say so when it comes to decisions. Yes, it may be true that he gets to make the quote unquote rules and set certain standards in the relationship. At the same time, though, he carries the weight of assuming the responsibilities for those under his covering. Meaning, if something goes wrong within his family household, within that unit, within your relationship, people are more than likely going to blame him. People are going to say it's his fault, even if it wasn't his fault. He's going to be expected to clean up the messes. And it's even worse when a lot of these messes could have been avoided had his guidance or leadership just been accepted, had
She's 100% correct. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't want to get out of their driver's seat, you know, and get a man the wheel and let him maneuver through the streets. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the one steering the wheel, but they don't want to deal with those consequences that come with making the decisions that you made. You made that left turn and it's something on that street, you know. You hit a pothole, you hit a car, anything like that, that's your fault. I'm just saying. Y'all got to get out the way, ladies. Let these men lead. If y'all want a leader, let them lead. With leadership comes great responsibility, baby. And a lot of y'all don't want that responsibility. Y'all want the title, but y'all don't want the responsibility. And y'all don't want the consequences that come behind making the decisions of those responsibilities. That's a fact. Let her cook.
his solution's been implemented, but they aren't. And now he has to go back and clean up this mess that, again, could have been avoided. Being a leader also looks like facing a lot of resistance and a lot of pushback when you have good intentions and you're just trying to enforce certain rules or standards or some structure, discipline, order that is necessary for success. But because he's in a position of authority, he's considered the leader, he's automatically going to be looked at like he's the bad guy. So being in a position of leadership, especially in a family or in a relationship, it's not just about, oh, I'm in control of everything and in control of everyone. There's a lot of pressure that comes with that. Again, they face a lot of resistance. They get a lot of pushback, even when they have good intentions. They have to clean up messes, even when it's not their fault. And even
She is 100% correct, man. Me as a man in my household, I've learned to realize that, sometimes I gotta be the villain. I gotta ruin the fun. I gotta tell you, hey, stop. Don't do that. Sit down. Hey, it ain't time for that right now. You know, people in my household, they want to spend money. My kids, my woman, they like to spend money and, do things and stuff like that. And I have to tell them, it's not time for that right now. And a lot of people can't handle that. A lot of people can't handle that leadership role. That's why a lot of these households is crumbling because y'all trying to put on y'all big girl panties and be the man, and pressure is made for shoulders, not hips, baby. Just being real with y'all, man. Y'all be thinking that men are out here being misogynistic and stuff like that. No, it's roles. Everybody got a role to play. We not trying to take y'all job away from y'all. Why y'all trying to take our job away from us? Let us lead. Let us do this. Y'all life will be much easier if you just get out the way. Get out the way. Relax in your femininity. Let that man worry about that. He know what he gotta do. He don't need you all in his ear trying to tell him. If you gotta tell a man what to do, you with the wrong man. You're not with a man that's a boy. Any real man knows what he gotta do. You don't have to tell him. Sit down somewhere, relax, close your mouth, and let that man do his job. And a lot of y'all mess up the man from doing his job with all that yapping. But let her cook, man. She cooking right now. Let her cook.
When the mess could have been avoided if their guidance had just been followed. They're looked at as the bad guy for simply trying to hold their family accountable and implement or enforce certain habits or rules that are going to lead their family to success. So it's a lot more to it than that. So if you're able to just try to put yourself in the shoes of someone that is a leader, you'll probably understand a little bit better, like what they're going through and how they feel when they're simply just trying to do the right thing. And the only thing you can think about is, oh, don't control me. You don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown woman. Like, it's much deeper than that.
A lot of y'all operate like children, man. I'm just gonna be real. A lot of women today, y'all operate like children. You know, all that, I want to be outside. I want to do this. I want to do that. Baby, you are an adult. We have bills. We have kids. Now, it's all cool to want certain stuff. Ain't nobody saying that nothing is wrong with wanting to go on trips and go outside and do stuff and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you ain't putting in the work to get towards that, to push your man towards being able to afford to do any of that, you don't deserve that. You don't. If all you do is nag and you not helping that man get to the money, you don't deserve to go on no trips. If you push your kids farther out the household just so you can spend money the way you want to spend it and do everything you want to do, that's what you deserve. You deserve everything that comes along with it. The poverty, the food stamps, the apartments, never owning a home, never having a business. You deserve all of that. Plain and simple. Let the man do what he's supposed to do. Sit back and help the man when he needs you to help. It's simple. Y'all make it hard. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna say, well, every man ain't like that. Well, them ain't the men that you need to be with. That's a lot of y'all problem too. Y'all be with niggas that y'all not even supposed to be with. You say you claim you want a man that this way and that way and stuff like that. You need to work towards that. Y'all think that y'all don't have to do nothing for the men that y'all want. You have to work for everything that you want in life. Period. The job, the business, the family, everything. You have to put the work in. If you don't put the work in, you're not going to get the results. Simple as that. And stop operating outside your nature. Women are not meant to be out here trying to compete with men in the job market and be leaders in the household. Y'all see what that has got y'all. The black community has been through this for over 50 years now. And y'all just gonna keep on doing the same thing, expecting different results. Shit is getting worse, and y'all think it's gonna get better by keep doing the same shit. Come on, man. We gotta be smarter. We gotta be smarter as people. Y'all gotta use y'all brain, ladies. Use your brain, ladies. Y'all supposed to be the most educated, and y'all out here getting bamboozled by Pookie at the store. Come on now. Can't be too smart. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to No Lanes TV for more videos like this and more subjects like this. Tune in, grab a seat, rock out with us. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos, piercings, custom rugs. Holla at your boy, man. Don't be a lame.